My name is Aubriana Busby. I'm a junior here at the University of Oklahoma, and I'm affiliated with OU Unheard.
I'm Chelsea Davis, and I'm a sophomore here at the university, and I'm affiliated with OU Unheard.
My name is Ashley Hale, and I'm a senior at OU. In all honesty, this week has had me feeling very mentally, physically, and emotionally exhausted. I found myself several times at home just crying, and I'm not really a very emotional person, so it's definitely taken a huge toll on me in that sense.
I'm feeling sad yet hopeful. We have compiled a list of 7 grievances that we have presented to not only administration but also the president of this university. And although with recent events I'm upset, but I'm not shocked about the things that have transpired here at this university. I'm not shocked because this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Yet I'm hopeful because I know that the university and administration here at the university are working to make this a more inclusive place.
It's definitely a different experience than being a white woman at OU. It's something that we constantly are reminded of every day when we walk into a classroom. We face microaggressions that no other race will be able to identify with. It's definitely also been a learning experience for me. It's taught me what the real world will be like when you get into corporate America and the things that you have to face as a minority.
It's a challenge with the space here at OU. Obviously, it's a predominantly white institution. As a black female here, aspiring to receive an education that I don't believe I can get somewhere else, sometimes it's hard just because of the stereotypes and the way I'm looked at. If I say something in a certain way, I'm not passionate. I'm the angry black girl in the room.
I would say that the experience for the black female at OU is very different on an individual basis. As a black woman with lighter skin who has the privilege of being heterosexual, so I don't identify as being LGBTQ+, I do have different privileges as a black woman at OU. However, I will definitely say that I do feel oppressed in many ways, but my experience is very different. An example that I'll give is that several of my white peers feel that it's okay to make statements to me such as about my fellow peers who are my black brothers and sisters with darker skin. Wow, that person is black, or super dark. And these are just things that I'm stating that they've said, and they don't understand how these specific statements are very offensive to me as a black woman, because when I look at my black brothers and sisters, that is not something that matters to me. We're all united regardless of our skin tone, and it really sickens me that this is something that white people consider me as being different, because a lot of white people here assume that I'm mixed.
Well, right now the tension is hot, the emotions are running. Most definitely, ever since this video has surfaced, tension on campus has been extremely high. Usually it's not as prominent, however, it doesn't mean that it's not there. We face these microaggressions as minority students every day. It's just been extremely different since this video has surfaced.
I have definitely experienced racism here at the university in terms of being in a fraternity house. I can remember the first time that I did go to a fraternity party when I was a freshman here at OU and had no idea about really IFC or Pan-Hellenic Greek organizations, and I was called the N-word at one of these fraternity houses. Furthermore, one of my best friends was, a statement was made towards her in regards to a member of one of these IFC fraternities asking his friend who brought the N-word girl.
No, I was not shocked at all. I have experienced racism, microaggressions here at the university, and I've actually experienced things within certain fraternities, maybe not SAE, but fraternities in general. So I wasn't shocked. This is something that I have experienced and something that I've had to go through since my freshman year here.
I was absolutely not shocked at all. I was definitely glad that the video did surface and that OU Unheard got a hold of it.
Unfortunately, no, I was not shocked. Of course, I was angry at what was being said and the behavior that was being portrayed, but I couldn't be shocked that that had happened, and I can guarantee that's not the first time that's happened. It was just the first time that it was caught on video and sent viral.
A lot of action that's been taken on the executive level has been fantastic. However, as a whole, I want individuals on this campus to keep talking about discrimination on this campus, because I feel like the only way to truly come to a solution that allows all minorities to feel welcome on this campus is to keep talking about these issues and to keep coming up with solutions for them. I feel like the day that we stop talking about them is the day that we say that everything that we've just done is absolutely pointless. So we need to keep talking about these issues. I feel like individuals with privilege need to be in attendance at these meetings. One thing that I'm definitely sick of is being at meetings that discuss issues concerning minorities and only see a handful of white people there. I feel like everyone needs to be at these meetings and supporting different minority groups.
Furthermore, just go with more training and a more diverse curriculum. I hope the university really looks at the grievances that OU Unheard has presented. We have a formal letter, and we are sticking to that letter. We have a list of needs and solutions that the university needs to attend to, and we hope to move forward within our movement within that.
Not just in the wake of this SAE video, but just in general. Like I said, OU Unheard, we compiled a list of 7 grievances. Some of our grievances include just more financial assistance for Black students here on campus, better retention rates for Black students here on campus, Black faculty in other departments besides just the African and African American Studies program, a Vice President of Diversity and Inclusion here on this campus, things that we believe that will help Black students not just get here, but stay here and receive a good education here at the university. It's honestly taught me that, things happen for a reason. I know everyone already knows that, but this video needed to happen. It needed to be shown, because prior to this video, OU Unheard was here demanding these things from the university, and some people at the university were saying, like, there's racism here on campus, people don't feel included, like, we're one Sooner family, this is our family. But in reality, this video helps people open their eyes to see, like, yes, there is racism on campus. Even though you may not see it, it's still happening.
This experience has definitely taught me that it's necessary to speak out about discrimination, and not just when these circumstances are receiving national attention, but on an everyday basis.
It definitely has taught me that racism is alive and well, that we as Black people will face, really as minorities and in general, we'll always face these microaggressions in this nation, regardless of what era, what time period, where you are, whether you're on campus, whether you're at work. These are things that we will always face. However, we have to overcome them as a people and just strive to do better and to prove that we are just as equal as the majority. If you would have asked me that on Sunday, most definitely not. This isn't something that I thought I would ever face here at the university, but now that we have responded accordingly as an OU Unheard and the Black community, I think that this is definitely a building opportunity. This is a chance for us to make this university great, and there's no place I'd rather be.
Definitely still choose to attend OU. I feel like God put me here for a reason. I'm here on this campus to make a change, and OU Unheard is here to make a change. So just being here, if OU Unheard wasn't here, or if I weren't here on this campus, some things may not happen. And so definitely, I would definitely come here either way, just because if this wouldn't have happened and if we weren't here, some people might not be educated.
If you would have asked me this question prior to Sunday, I would definitely have said absolutely not. I would not have attended this university had I had the opportunity to do it over again. But after seeing so many individuals react accordingly and with the correct response to these videos, I do feel as though there is a huge alliance that is taking place. There are things that are happening on this campus to make sure that minorities are included, and it's really sad that this is my senior year and all of this is taking place all of a sudden. However, I'm definitely hopeful for OU's future.